What's going on, guys? My name is Fusion. As you can tell, I went and saw Venom There Be Carnage today, and I just wanted to make a spoiler section part of the video, but I also want to have a quick spoiler-free thoughts for anyone who hasn't seen it yet. I'll have the time codes down below if you want to go skip to the spoiler section where I discuss that post-credit scene and spoilers, general spoilers of the movie, and I'll have this spoiler-free section at the beginning for anyone who hasn't seen the movie yet and just wants to hear some thoughts. So let's get started. So first off, this movie is insanely fast-paced. It's so short. It's honestly, I think, one of the shortest Marvel movies, like any Marvel movie, period. It's an hour and 37 minutes, but without credits, it's probably around an hour and 25, an hour and 20. It's a really short, very fast-paced movie, and everything just flies by. There's no really slow sections, and I really liked that because you don't really have to linger on anything. Nothing overstays its welcome. It's all very fast-paced, and it's all told pretty well for the most part. You can get where the story's going. You can understand all the motivations of the characters and what's going on. You aren't really left in the dark about anything, so you never really think about how fast-paced it is. So I think the pacing is really good in this movie, and that's one thing that I really loved about it. Now, I want to talk about visual effects. They were insane. Really awesome visual effects. Way better than the first movie, and especially having Andy Serkis as the director, having his input definitely, probably, obviously helped the effects teams. Improved a lot over the first one. I would say that I enjoyed this over the first one. It embraces the campiness, all the comedy, everything that the first one kind of tried to avoid because it wanted to tell a more serious story, but the story they were telling just wasn't suited for a serious tone. So I'm glad they really embraced that. I really enjoy this new take on Venom because Venom's mostly been a pretty dark character. I like that they're taking from Lethal Protector and making him a more lighthearted, anti-hero, good guy of a character. I'm really excited to see what they're going to do moving forward with him. It was nice seeing all the returning cast from the first movie. They were all really good. It's nice to see Anne's wig is not as bad as it was in the first movie, so that's nice. Cletus Cassidy was a joy. I'm so happy we finally get to see him in live action, and seeing him versus Venom is insane. They only have one fight, and it's towards the end, but it goes on super long. It's awesome. There are awesome callbacks to previous movies that I wasn't expecting, but I really enjoyed. Everything was just super campy, super awesome. All the fights were incredible. I really liked Mulligan. He was a really cool character. I'm excited to see him moving forward. Overall, all the characters, all the fights, that was all awesome. And I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with Venom 3. Yeah, Cletus Cassidy was awesome. Woody Harrelson was great. Tom Hardy, obviously amazing as Eddie Brock, just like he was in the last movie. I'm really excited to see what they do next with those characters. And I just wanted to get my spoiler-free thoughts out of the way. So you have been warned. We are moving into the spoiler section. So please brace yourselves. All right. So if you're still here, then you've seen the movie and you want to hear my thoughts on the spoilers. Holy shit, that post-credit scene is insane. So we got to see the multiverse break. Venom is now in the MCU, and we're going to see Venom vs. Spider-Man. I'm really excited how they're going to do that because this is such a different version of the character and such a different story. How he bonded with Eddie, since none of it has included Spider-Man at all, and that's kind of integral to Venom because his entire character is based off of everything he took from Spider-Man. So it's really interesting how they're going to put those two together, and if they're going to be lethal protectors together or if they're going to fight and Venom's going to leave Eddie and go bond with Spider-Man, and we finally will get to see the black suit maybe in the next trilogy or in Venom 3. Oh my God, it was so awesome. I'm really happy that we finally got to see Venom in the MCU. That's just awesome. Okay. The Carnage was incredible. I really liked how they did his explanation as to how Cletus got the symbiote by biting Eddie and having him be an offspring. I was really curious as to how they were going to do that because I knew in the comics Carnage was an offspring of Venom, and I just wasn't sure if they were going to do a story like that or have him come from the Life Foundation or something like that. But I'm really happy that they kept the original story and that Carnage was calling him father the whole time. That was awesome and really just tingled my jingles. I'm super disappointed that they killed Cletus. I guess it was awesome for the story and it made sense but I really wish they would have locked him up or done something to keep him alive and Carnage alive somehow, just because, I really wanted to see Carnage versus Spider-Man, or if we could have seen Venom and Spider-Man team up to fight Carnage. Something like that would have just been awesome. And Woody Harrelson was awesome as the character, and I really sad that they're already done with that, because it was our first ever live action Carnage, and the fact that they killed him off in his first movie just, I don't know, it just rubs me the wrong way. I guess they're just trying to move past it so we can get that Venom vs. Spider-Man movie, which, thank you, Mr. Feige and Mr. Avi Arad and Mrs. Amy Pascal. I'm so happy that all of you have worked together to make all this happen, because it's just not something I ever thought was going to happen, with the fact that they were in different universes, and one was MCU, one was Sony, 2 different companies, legal battles, all that. I just never thought this was going to happen, and the fact that it is just gets me really excited, and oh my god, I'm so happy. Overall, this movie was awesome. I just loved how campy it was, and how it embraced the silliness, and it never overstayed its welcome. It was super quick, super fast paced, really awesome. I just loved it. Overall, I'd probably say I'd give it a 7 or 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed this one, and I'm just, oh my god, I can't get over the post-credit scene. I'm not saying that the post-credit scene makes me like the movie more. I want to separate one thing that I went into. I heard the post-credit scene was insane. I wanted to separate the post-credit scene from the movie. I did not want to have a mediocre movie and have an awesome post-credit scene and make me think that the movie was awesome. But I actually really liked the movie, and the post-credit scene was just such an awesome cherry on top that I really think that it's a good movie. Those are my thoughts on Venom, There Be Carnage. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already, to see more videos. Me and Ethan are going to be doing an entire retrospective on the Raimi trilogy, and leading up to No Way Home, I'm going to review every single Spider-Man movie. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.